Hey, Shalom Akim, Yabashim Yashar Brakatham, Bashim Karpadash. We give double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone. To you for elect out there, keep pushing towards that goal, okay? We're at the end of this man's society. The truth is flourishing as it has never done before. And it's going to keep growing just like that mustard seed. This is real quick. Just before I got to go to the Planteezy, but I had to do a video, man, just going through the feed, and this video came up. This is from One Body, and let me see, I think One Body in Dallas. So they went over to Little Rock, Arkansas, and they're having some conversation with this Jake right here. I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna go right into the scriptures.
You ever thought about that? You know anything about computers? Let me tell you something. A lot of them cats out there pushing that shit.
Here we go.
That's all, man. You ain't gonna have time to say, God, you're gonna just drop dead. That's right.
What about the chip that the government already got?
Ain't no such thing as no chip. That's right. Nah, chip, man, that's just some doctrine.
There's no such thing as the chip, right? You hear what this man just said? There's no such thing as a chip, okay? We already know, but for time's sake, we're gonna keep going.
Let me tell you something. A lot of them cats out there pushing that chip shit. You have to understand how much data goes on that shit. You ever thought about that? You know anything about computers?
They say everything they do in that chip.
How can everything put everything in there? What about your medical records?
Yeah, all of that.
What about your financials? What about the land that you own? How much data does a chip hold?
All right, let's see.
See, that's what you got to understand.
A chip holds 2 kilobytes, okay? A kilobyte is how much a chip it can put on it, okay? I'm gonna read this real quick. It says, the storage capacity depends on the application, okay? It's not the chip that itself, it's the system. It's the so-called internet system, because all your records can be tied into. It's called the Internet of Things. That's why 5G is coming out. The chip just accesses the system that it's gonna be placed in. That's why this guy don't understand. Okay, the chip is gonna access the so-called Internet of Things. Okay, the Internet of Things, this just like right now, you don't have 20,000 DVDs, you have Netflix. How are you accessing those 20,000 DVDs or TV shows? By simply logging on with your identification. All right, it's gonna tap you into the system. That's why it's a mark of the beast. It's this system that it's gonna be implemented in. It says the storage capacity depends on application or type of the manufacturer of the RFID card or tag. In other words, the amount of data can be stored on a single RFID tag or tag completely depends on whether, depends on the tag, the type of tag. Generally, the storage capacity of a RFID card or tag is up to 2 kilobytes. Most RFID cards or tags used for industrial applications are prepared with such 2 kilobyte storage capacity, sufficient to store a variety of different items and information. All right, so it's tagging onto the system. That's what it's bringing you into. It's not bringing you all that information is stored on a chip. It's just the access information. Just like you just need a little bit of information, and then you can be tagged on there. Okay. So let me play this real quick, and we're gonna get up out of here, man.
You got to understand, a terabyte won't fit in there. I'm just saying, in layman's term, about a computer. You get 32 gigabytes in there, you can hold all your information, brother.
That's right.
Because each and every one of these stores got to get a chip machine, right? Bro, it's not good.
You give me a second.
Give me that in Matthew 13, in Revelation 13. Hurry up! The book of Revelations, chapter 13, and verse 9. Is that what I want?
Well, you brothers can watch this. I'm gonna get these precepts. This guy's just going plain off, man. Plain off. The pride of his heart has deceived him, man. Okay, the pride of his heart has deceived him, and then these scriptures right here is gonna prove it. Because if this guy takes that chip, he's gonna have the blood on his hands by telling them that it's okay, it's not that, you can take it. This is Proverbs 12 and verse 26, and it says, the righteous Salakia, it says the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. See, so we're telling you that this is the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, which is this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So we're giving the information out that's going to help save Jake in that time, so they don't take that mark if they're set to be for salvation. It says a slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of the diligent man is precious. So that's why we do research. We look up things. We dive into the mark. We go into the word charagma, okay, and show that, look, that's a mark, something that's inserted in you. That's what the mark is. It's charagma, something that is inserted under the skin, like epidurals, okay? That's what it's talking about. It's not talking about, oh, some system. You know, this is the mark. That's why you have to have 100% truth. Because this guy was pushing the word to him. Everything was coming out about us being Israelites and, you know, going into the breakdown of this, the different things. But then he came to the mark and he stumbled. So what was the point of all his other truth when it came to the thing that really mattered, and that's we're all going to be tried on, and the guy doesn't get it? That's why you have to say you have 100% truth. If I have 100% direction, that means I'm going to get to my destination. If somebody gives me 50% of the directions, that means there's going to be a time that I'm going to be lost, man. Okay? When you type in Google Maps, you get the precise location 100% to the exact spot. You don't get halfway and then you got to figure away the rest, man. All right? This is Isaiah 32 and verse 6. And it says, for the vile person will speak, it says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, but practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Because this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is drink. So with this guy saying that, he's availing the man from drinking because he's thirsty. He asked a legitimate question. What is about this chip? So he deferred the man from drinking and eating, which is this truth. All right. So this man has to pay for that. Okay, he has to pay for that because he's leading away astray the flock, man. Point blank. All right. This is Isaiah 9. This is the last precept. This is Isaiah 9 and verse 16. And it says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that lead them are destroyed. Okay? They that lead of them are destroyed. So that's what you're seeing. This guy right here is putting himself as a leader and trying to establish his own righteousness and make himself somebody. All right? He's glorifying himself pretty much. If you see his video, it's all about him and how he speaks. And no, man, let the Most High get to shine. Because you're seeing what's coming out of this man is what? Falsehood and doctrines, okay? So with that, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makar Kwadash, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai for this truth, knowledge, and wisdom. And hey, I just had to get this out, man. You know, sort of Jake in a rush right now. But hey, this guy right here is showing himself not to be true, man. All right? Shalom, Akim, keep faith.